Hey guys, now where I left off was I went through 10 through 2 of my favorite all-time horror games that I played, and here's number 1, Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Now, some of you guys were wondering, some of you guys might say Amnesia wasn't that well of a horror game, wasn't made, but I think actually Amnesia was one of the better horror games that were made, because it actually opened up. You can make your own maps, and there's like a bunch. There's actually this one. Normally, to me, jump scare horror games aren't too startling, but this one actually, like, the jump scares, when they do it, yeah, there's a lot of them. But when the jump scares, when they do happen, pretty much they're just there. They happen when you get all comfortable and you start thinking nothing's gonna happen, and then boom, you get hit with a really big jump scare with say the grunt coming out of nowhere, a barrel falling, the suitor or the brute, or something big nasty coming out of nowhere, scaring the crap out of you, making you poop yourself. Actually, before I found out that PewDiePie had played Amnesia, one of my friends had told me, dude, you should probably play. Since you're playing a lot of horror games, you should give Amnesia a try. So I gave it a try, and first time I played it was a custom story. The guy, not trying to be rude, the guy he didn't put too many jump scares in it. It was pretty much a puzzle game. There's like 1 or 2 jump scares, but I mean, if you could, how to tell if a horror game's really balanced out is when there's an equal amount of horror and puzzle in it. I don't like horror games to where there's a little puzzle and a lot of horror. I mean, those are some good ones that I've played that have that. But I really don't like horror games that's got little horror, a lot of puzzles. Those ones just make no sense to me. This one, the main 3 that are used in classic stories that you have to watch out for, is right here is the grunt, then there's the brute, yeah, that guy right there, and then you also have to worry about, if I can find him, the grunt's pretty much the most popular out of the guys. To be why, I don't know. Yeah, this game right here is pretty much what got PewDiePie famous. When it came out, he was playing it and YouTubing on it. And he did pretty good actually. Yeah, there's a crap ton of pretty much fan custom stories, and then you got A Dark Descent, Machine for Pigs, and a couple other of the main stories. Each one has their own little set of monsters. Here's the suitor. Here's a good picture of the suitor. If I can get it to work, actually. But yeah, pretty much, the brute, you can tell him because he's got that big, huge claw. The grunt, you could tell him because he's got the big, huge claw. The brute, you can tell him because his face is split open and his arm was replaced with a sword. And then the suitor, if I can get the picture to pull up, the suitor itself has pretty much a wagon wheel around its head, and this one, not really sights, because he could stare at you and you wouldn't really be able to tell you're there. But if you make large sounds, or you move, or they'll be able to tell where you are. Well, he will. Not really all the other ones will be able to tell where you are, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But if you guys like this video, punch that like button and subscribe. And tell me which one of the monsters in Amnesia, which was your favorite. Mine was the grunt. But anyway, I will see you soldiers in the next video.